Good morning! Another week has passed and it is Saturday morning right now and we are going to Gwangjang market. So if you don't know what Gwangjang market is, it's a big street food market where you can find all of the traditional Korean street food. So I am very excited. It is a place I've been wanting to visit for a very long time, and of course I will be taking you to see it with me. We have to wait for our bus. We decided to rather take the subway because the buses were either full or they took too long to arrive. Apparently line 1 has a tendency to be haunted and some people experience really scary stuff here. Guess who I'm meeting today? Okay, so me and my friend are going to a meetup in Seoul Forest with the YouTuber Carrie Cakes. So Carrie Cakes is a very professional YouTuber in my opinion. She is from Seoul and me and my friend have been watching her videos the last couple of years leading up to us coming to South Korea, and we are really big fans, my friend especially. So we are very excited that she has a meetup today at Seoul Forest. So yes, that's where we're going and that's what we're doing today. Okay, so the meet and greet is there, but
we walked past like 3 times.
We're too shy to approach.
We're not going again.
We walked past once more and now we're leaving. hello, I am back home and oh, what a day. So me and my friend, we couldn't gather the courage to join the whole meet and greet group. There were just a lot of people and both of our social anxiety kicked in so bad. So for me, I do not get anxiety a lot, but when I do, it is really bad, and that happened today. And I was almost tempted to just ask my friend, can we just go home? I'm not in the mood anymore for this. But I tried to push through and it ended up being a really lovely day. We went to really nice cafes and explored the area around Seoul Forest a lot, which was really beautiful and really fun. I am, however, so exhausted now. And tomorrow is Monday, which means I have to go to work. And I feel like I haven't rested at all over this weekend because we went to Seoul yesterday and then again today, whereas we usually only go once a weekend. And I feel like you wouldn't understand how exhausting traveling to Seoul and back is until you actually experience it. So like on paper, thinking that, yeah, sitting in a subway for about an hour wouldn't be that bad, but the traveling is such an exhausting experience to me personally. We are like an hour and a half away from most of the areas in Seoul. Today, for instance, our travel time was only an hour, so I would say that our minimum travel time to Seoul would be an hour, but usually it's about an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes. This is also with transfers. So you don't just take one subway train or one bus from here directly to Seoul. You have to transfer to different lines on the subway. So today, for instance, going to Seoul Forest, we had to transfer twice. So we were on 3 separate lines on the subway. So it's not even as if you can just sit and relax for like an hour and a half until you reach your destination. You have to be like aware where you are and what station your train is at to know when to get off and go to the next line. Another thing, because the travel time is usually about an hour and a half, we feel like that we spend more time traveling to Seoul and back to Suwon than we actually do when we are in Seoul or when we go to the places we want to visit. So what we've started doing is we try to stay in the location we want to visit for a couple of hours at least, just to not feel like we've wasted more time traveling than we have at the place. So at the end of the day, it will always end up to be really long and we will only get home at about 5 or even 6 or 7 in the evenings. Luckily today we got back at about 4. But it was still like your whole day is gone by then. So the traveling is really exhausting, but it is so sufficient. Is that the right word? Not sufficient, convenient. So as someone from South Africa, I am used to you can only take a car. There are public transport, but it's not as advanced as it is here. So if this was in South Africa, I would have had to drive all the way to Seoul, where now I can just, take the public transport. There are trains, there are taxis, there are buses. So it's really convenient, but I think I'm just not used to the traveling. But I'm tired. Hello everyone, it is Saturday. I was actually supposed to post a video last week Sunday, and I was all ready to start editing my video of what we did last week, and then something came up and then I was like, all right, I will just edit on Monday if I have time and then post on Monday. And then of course it never happened because this week was really a shit show, to be honest. So I will just merge the 2 weekends like I've done previously. And yeah, so hopefully this video will be quite long because I am trying to make my videos a bit longer than 6 or 5 minutes. So our original plans for today was that we would go to Seoul Festa. So Seoul Festa is like a festival all over Seoul that hosts different events in different areas. But the weather is really trash. So instead of going to 3 events like we wanted to, we're only going to 1, which is the drone light show at the Han River. So that's tonight. And then for the rest of the day, we're gonna go to a really nice cafe that is close to us here in Suwon.